Welcome back to the Rumble and Roar podcast. We're going to jump right in, guys. We have a serious one for you. A serious one, Shayna.
Yeah.
It has really gotten me shook.
I mean, it should have everybody shook, because especially the ups and downs, the pros and cons that everybody has just been weighing in on.
Pros and cons, I'm sorry. I don't need to cut you off, but I don't see no pros in it.
Well, so coming from the victim's family, I guess, if we're going to consider him a victim.
Okay.
But basically what we're going to talk about is the shooting in Chicago, which, of course, there's always shootings in Chicago. I don't know what y'all got going on or what's in the water, but y'all got to chill. But we have the shooting with Carlisha Hood and her 14-year-old son. She got into an altercation with this man in this restaurant. We can vividly see him punching her in the face several times, and her son shot and killed him.
Guys, I can't even straighten my face because this is so disturbing to me. I can't even... Shayna, can you imagine your son is sitting there watching a grown, strong man hit you in your face with full force, with his fist balled up? Shayna, but she took them hits. You hear me? She didn't. Because that first one, to me, as small as I am, I think that first one would have knocked me completely out.
I felt that in my whole soul.
This is why it's guys, just give me a moment, because I'm gonna try to get through this podcast. But every time I think about it, every time that run it over in my head of what I saw, when I look at it again, I actually feel it inside again.
Yeah.
It is just not letting up. It's insane. Why did this boy do this to this lady? And then, wait a minute, am I reading this wrong, or you help me? Because I know I have my contacts in, and they're good. But it says, new video shows the moment mother allegedly encouraged 14-year-old son to shoot the man in Chicago's restaurant. I didn't see her encourage him shoot.
I don't know what anybody else heard. I heard her tell him, get in the car.
Right.
So I think that people heard her say, go to the car. Like, maybe
okay,
go get the gun.
It's only a second. Let me play this. Let me hear this real quick. Because, Shayna, no, she did say, get in the car.
She said, get in the car.
Get in the car.
Get your food!
Get in the car. And he thought he heard the same thing. He thought he heard her say, go to the car too.
Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'll knock you out. Oh my God, I'll say one more thing, I'll knock you out. Say one more thing, I'll knock you out.
Okay, I'm trying to pause this because I can't even. But yes, he said, yes, get in the car.
Right.
Because he even, he said, who, me, get in the car?
Right.
He thought that she told him, oh, Shayna.
So I don't know how people mistook that to her saying, like, yeah, I
Go
want you to
to
shoot
the-
him. First of all, he's 14 years old. This little boy has to live with the fact that he has killed a man. I mean, granted, he's protecting his mother, but at the end of the day, he still took somebody's life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and he's only 14 years old. But I mean, again, we talking about Chicago, so y'all a little bit different. Shout out to the Midwest people. But
Wait a minute, Atlanta ain't too far behind.
we way far behind Chicago.
Okay. Because it just seems like it's just a horror movie every time I turn on the news. But I'm not trying to flip off. But when I tell you, it just seems like every millisecond, not every second, not every minute, every hour. It seemed like every millisecond. If I look at the news, from soon as, if you get up at 4 a.m. when it first come on, somebody shot. Somebody shot. Somebody's dead. This, that. So, but Chicago,
It's
Chicago
like
have a
30 times that in Chicago, girl. People just be down left. I don't even know how they got people left.
Damn.
And it's black on black crime.
Why?
You know we the only race who don't like to see people succeed and.
But see, we're not gonna get off track because I have to stay on this. I can't. Do you think he was on drugs, Shayna?
I think he was super high. Not even high. He was geek out of his mind because, like I said, I don't know the backstory. I don't know if he knew this lady and there was just a issue, maybe something from. At first, I'm like, okay, is this her boyfriend? Because why are you this mad in here? And we all just trying to get our food. Like, I need to see the whole thing. I know that the video, I know they didn't just start recording right before he punched her in the face. I know somebody was already recording. So I want to see the rest of the video.
Let me see
so
if
I can know
find it. Could
what
you find
happened.
the rest of that video? Do you think you could?
I mean, it hasn't surfaced.
Oh, it hasn't?
I don't
Okay.
think it exists, or they're just not releasing it. But
Okay.
so they initially charged her and her son with first-degree murder, which is crazy.
Did they get locked up?
They did go to jail. They did go to jail, and of course they
Wait,
were
stop
separated.
right there. I'm not. Please don't forgive me for stopping you because I just got to get understanding of this. Why is it every time? Why is America like this? That's first of all, you defend yourself in your house, in your yard, at your door, and not that crazy crap where people are, oh, I shot the boy because he came to my door. You know what I'm talking about. When that little boy came to the door and that man shot him through,
Oh, let's not forget the lady that just got killed by the white lady.
Okay, see, those things I'm not talking about. I'm talking about actually really protecting your own in your house. Somebody come in or somebody's on your property, came through your fence. Clearly, you don't know them, and they can do these things, Shayna. And you protect yourself because you looking at this big gorilla. I didn't say gorilla. I said gorilla. This big black gorilla coming towards you. And you're like, okay, I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not about to wait until this big ass person hit me.
Right.
Because first of all, he ain't got no business here. I'm at my house. I don't know you. Get off my premises. And he's still coming towards you. And you shoot him. You go to jail. After you clearly stated, sir, I don't want any, no trespassing, there are signs, all of that. What's
Now,
up?
I think that, at the end of the day, the police have to do their job. So, regardless, before we can say, oh, we'll catch up with you if we find something. Like, no, we're going to go and take your ass to jail.
That's
just in case.
That's the bad thing, though. Because I'm sure all of those people in that daggone, it didn't look like a restaurant. It was a fast food, right?
Yeah, it was something. It wasn't even no seats or tables. It was like pick it up at the window and be on your way.
So I saw an older guy as soon as that man hit that lady once and she fell back. He drew back to hit her again. There was an old man, if you can see it. He was getting the fuck out the way.
You know what happened in Chicago? He like, yeah, let me go and get on up out of here. But I don't know if the shot came right after the third time he hit her. So all of this was back to back to back. So I don't know if the boy already had the gun out and it's like, boom, let me get my ass up out of here.
Did I hear that some people were mad at the little boy, or the family is mad at that little boy for protecting his mother?
I think that they should be aware of some type of retaliation.
Well, who, Shayna?
Him and his mom. This is Chicago.
Well, Shayna, everybody that saw this have to. I don't care. You could be a daggone crazy person yourself. You gotta see that, and you gotta know that this boy didn't do this just to do it. His mother was
right. But at the end of the day, they still lost a family member. So it's
Shayna.
like I definitely do not condone anything like that. But I mean, shit, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and guess what? He won wings. Sir, you cannot be doing that. Like you thought she was just with her little boy, right? You just go beat her ass in front of this little boy. Child, on my grandma. Go talk to grandma now.
Who said that?
That's what he said. He was like, "Oh my grandma, I'm gonna punch you in your face." No, he said, "My grandma, I'm gonna knock you out." He was like, "Oh my grandma," like, "Oh, okay, grandma, prepare the others, cause he on his way." Yeah, and they started a GoFundMe.
Who?
I don't know. I guess his family. They started a GoFundMe, like, go fund you, sir.
You know what, Shayna? Because if they are as crazy as they are, I'm not from Chicago. I have lived in the north a little while, and I have heard about Chicago.
Home of the scammers.
Oh, home of the scammers. All I know is that I just can't see anyone in their right brain. Even if they got a tad bit off, they just smoked a joint, tooted a couple of lines. Just give me a legit reason that anyone. Now, if you've done any of those things, and I think 99%, I'm just saying, I'm making a joke. 99%, no, of the people who smoke weed. I'm saying,
I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Eat edibles, weed, drink liquor, have a cocktail or something. You're doing something. I would even take if you've done something as an excuse that you thought for 1 millisecond that it was okay for this man to hit this lady.
Right.
Other than that, if you were in your right state of mind like I am right now, and I am sipping, I still couldn't see that. I couldn't see that if I was out of my head.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, this is Chicago. They're a little different.
You keep saying
I'm
that.
telling you, girl,
I don't give a damn where. Oops.
If you just look up Chicago stuff, you'll be like, what the hell? Yeah, we ain't got nothing on them. People in the Midwest, I don't know if it just be the weather. When it start getting
cold
hot
there.
out, yeah, when it start getting hot outside, they just start getting a little crazy. But yeah, so his family, like, they posted, like, they're doing these new caskets where they like have a whole picture on it.
Or the people are standing up.
First of all, I saw it. They did need to go fund me, okay? Because it was as basic as could be. Yes.
What?
It was so ghetto.
Let me see. What are you talking about?
It was on Instagram. I don't know. I don't know if I can see it.
Can I Google it?
You might be able to.
They might have them on like TMZ websites or something.
Okay, let me see.
But yeah, and so I don't know who this girl was, but she posted like a video, and she was like, "Who needed to go fund me?" I'm like, y'all did. Y'all needed to go fund me.
I know y'all went broke.
Baby, y'all, they got t-shirts made. She had on a shirt to my Knockout King. Like, girl, he ain't knocked out nobody. This lady ain't doing.
Hold up. You guys, I am not faking this. I am really a person that is a relative of the boy, of the man, I keep calling him a boy, that knocked the lady out.
He knocked her out now.
Wait a minute. Well, just, punched her. Wait a minute. She got a shirt made
With his face.
with his face on it, say Knockout King.
Knockout King,
His
girl.
family does.
I don't believe.
Yeah, his family.
Wait a minute, everybody.
They all had shirts on, but like his daughter had one that said, I guess father, or her said daughter, so we could tell that was a daughter. They all had different stuff on their shirts. This one girl had Knockout King on hers. Like that lady ain't just eat 3 punches to the face. Yeah. But okay, Knockout King. But yeah, they did show a picture of the casket. Yeah, we was like, It was really ghetto.
It was tacky. Did the green and white, everybody just looked like leprechauns. It was giving very much St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
She had to cut out twerking.
Yeah, they had like a cardboard cutout of him, and she was definitely twerking up on the cutout. I was like, Lord, what is?
And they said they were dropping like, I think it was ashes or was it roaches or like blunt roaches on the man casket. Real hood.
Yeah.
Real hood.
Is this something you guys saw, or you just
No,
you
it was on Instagram.
Yeah,
it was on Instagram.
All over the place,
So yeah, it was a mess. It was a mess. And so just from reading comments, like I always gotta go to the comment section.
Insane.
It's crazy, but the comments were crazy. Like people were saying, he had kids, like he didn't deserve to die. Yeah,
Wait a minute. He has kids and didn't deserve to die.
But you don't put yourself in that position, and if you know you got kids,
Wait a minute. He didn't deserve to die, but he almost killed that lady. What if, because you never know what's going on with somebody's health, what's going on with somebody's head, what's going on with that person you just hit. Some people, their spine could be off whack just a little bit, or their neck or their back or anything, and you could hit them or jar them in the wrong way, and it only take a little bit and they're gone. He could have actually, as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, my brother-in-law told me that Dexter, my brother-in-law, said that there was something going on, and the man was fighting the husband about something. They got out of the car, and I might be telling this wrong, but I'm telling the bits that I can remember. The man, 2 men were duking it out. The lady got out of the car, girl, and jumped on the man. So it's the husband and the wife trying to beat the man. The man saw her coming and knocked her in her head and killed her. That one shot knocked her out and killed her. This man could have killed this lady. Yeah. So you guys are telling me that there is a human being on this earth that feels like because he died, it wasn't justifiable that this little boy protect his mother, because he could have kept going.
Right.
And actually killed her.
That's
because
why that old man got the hell out the way, because he's something to mind my business.
Yes, but or he just didn't, or like you said, if it's Chicago and it's that way, He got the fuck on because he knew if somebody else probably or anything could have popped off. Somebody could have trying to help, or it could have been a shootout up in there. So he did the right thing.
Yeah, but right after he moved, there was a gunshot. So the boy had to have the gun in his hand at this point. So yeah, I'm out the way too. I don't even know how people stayed in the
And where did the people go behind the counter? You know, because
they in Chicago. They already know, baby. This ain't.
they were out of the
Probably closed out window. The window is probably bulletproof, man.
No, but I saw where I don't want to keep playing it. I saw there was nothing. I thought that there was someone there first over there, and then they were, he was yelling at her here, and then when I look up and the man was moving, it looked like it was just ghosts.
We mind our business. We see this every day. We gotta mind our business.
It's nothing
Mind
to them.
business.
That's nothing.
Yeah, and what they don't want to be is a witness. I didn't see nothing.
And that's the other thing I was gonna say. All of those witnesses, well, hell, the video's the witness.
Yeah, that's how they got off. But she is now suing Chicago, I believe the police department for false imprisonment? Let me see. I don't think she gonna get nothing on this. Yeah.
Why not, Shayna?
Because
they put her in jail falsely.
They did not. They put them in jail because somebody is dead.
They put them in jail, but you can see clearly. Well, wait a minute. Let me back up. If they did, like you said, they do have a job to do. When they came on the scene, they probably saw a gun and knew who shot, so they have to protocol. Put you in handcuffs, take you on down there. Once they took them down there, they told them what happened. They showed them the video. They should have been able to come back home that night.
But we don't know.
Are you telling me that they spent time in jail?
I don't know. It might have been like the next day, but
overnight. Yeah, they should be sued.
We don't know how long it took for them to get this video because again, don't nobody want to be I'm not participating. So somebody probably came forward with the video, but they still have to investigate what happened. Somebody is still dead. Like
what is there to investigate?
No, that's like okay, you run a daycare, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something happened to one of the kids. You gotta figure out it is your job.
Wait a minute, I got a video. We're gonna put the video in there now.
Right, but let's say if you didn't have video. Let's say okay.
No, but we got to do it.
No, we're having a hypothetical situation.
Okay.
So you don't have video. Let's say one of the parents was here. They just so happened to be on their phone and they recorded it. But you don't know that they recorded it. Mm-hmm. All you know is something happened to one of these kids. You gotta explain that. You don't really know what happened. Now, once you get the video, then you're like,
I have to explain it.
Shit. Yeah, because you the daycare provider.
Yeah, but how do I not know what happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm following you. Sorry. Okay.
So we don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. You don't know what happened until you get this video from his parent. Like, you know what? I just so happened to be recording my baby, and I saw such as XYZ happen. But you don't know that until you get that information. So at the end of the day, all the police know is this man is dead. Your son shot him, and maybe somebody said, because somebody who heard her say, go get in the car, might have thought she was telling him to go get the gun. So we don't know the situation.
Right.
They have to arrest these people.
Yeah. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, so a lawsuit, ma'am. Be glad you and your son is out of jail. People be doing.
Oh no! I feel like damn. I mean, I'm not gonna be just glad we're out of jail. I can't just let this go.
I feel
you
like
guys have a videotape. You see what y'all put me through, but hey. You're right. They did their job. They had to do the job.
She is a licensed gun owner, which is great. Thank you, ma'am. I'm glad you got your paperwork and you ain't just riding around with no gun. But,
and they probably need license there. Isn't that something that we don't need it here in Georgia anymore?
I mean, Georgia doesn't surprise me. A lot of the southern states don't surprise me.
Okay.
So
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that she needs. I mean, if she has the money to pay lawyers to go through this with her and her lawyers feel very confident, okay, but for me, I'm just glad me and my son
is at home.
Are home together
because
they thought they was gonna never see each other again.
And safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
For now. Now they need to start a GoFundMe.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And get the hell out of Chicago.
Who's gonna come and try to kill these people?
You didn't see his family. His family is ghetto as hell.
But okay, so what if how do they say, the wheels were turned or the page was turned? What if this man was in there beating on his mother like that? Everybody that's wearing those shirts, all their family members. What if that was your mom in that corner and a grown man was just going wailing at her? How would you feel?
I don't think that people actually look at the situation. They look at it like
It's just my family member, so you shouldn't have did it.
He killed my brother. So I think that people don't have the right mind. Everybody not mature either.
Okay, let me do this because you know what? You know how you always say, put yourself in someone else's shoes. Let me put myself in.
I don't do that because some of their shoes be ugly.
Yeah, they do, real ugly, and you don't want to put them on. But I'm just saying, just for right now, let's put ourselves in.
Wait, whose shoes we getting in?
We're gonna get in the shoes of the boy that was hitting the woman, family members.
Okay.
And I'm trying to think, if I had a cousin or my own son, Father God, guide my tongue because I don't want to say the wrong things, but I am saying this from the heart. I know it could not ever happen because I didn't raise him that way. No matter what, he would never hit a grown woman in her face like that unless that lady got a gun to his head. Self-defense, he's about to die. I mean, you are protecting your life, but to be mad over, was it a burger?
They was at a hot dog stand.
Was it a burger? A hot dog?
I don't know. They said it was at a hot dog
Okay,
stand.
burger, hot dog food, whatever. Tomato, whatever. Would I uphold my son in the wrong? Wearing shirts, Knockout King.
I mean, black people make shirts for.
Yeah, I know it for everything. But what if I saw my son, if I saw that video and that was my son hitting that lady like that, and I could actually see what was going on. Now, he can't come home and lie and say, Mom, she did this first, or she said this, or first of all, just because somebody said something, get the fuck on out, and you already know I done taught you. Just walk away from it, But this lady is sitting there talking to you, you going back and forth with her, and then you told her you were going to knock her out, and you did, and you're my son.
I mean, he put it on his grandma, so he had to go and try. You can't put stuff on your grandma.
You so silly. Shayna ain't got no sense. But, I don't know. My cousin, if it's my cousin, if it's my son, my husband, and those are my husband and my son. Since my father is gone, and my brothers. If I saw them doing this, you know what I would do? Just keep my mouth closed.
Yeah, that's
what I would just keep my mouth closed because I just could not, Sheena, to say anything supporting that. What am I gonna say? What can I say?
I don't think it's in support of it. It's more so I am going to back my family.
That's supporting.
Not okay.
I get it though. I know. Yeah.
But I don't know nobody in my family who can get away with murder except for me. So
except for
they probably just need to chill out. Like,
okay, cray.
If somebody take me out, y'all just go ahead and let that on go. Especially if I was in the wrong. Okay, but if I wasn't, y'all need to ride out. I want everybody mount up. It's on.
Yeah. But that's how we do anyway. My
And
siblings, all 6 of us. It's like okay,
we gonna beat your ass.
We could be fighting each other, knock down, drag out. But let me call and say, you know what? Such and such did this and that, and I mean, I'm just real messed up right now. Don't let me show them a picture of where somebody hit me or something went wrong. The whole daggone clan is coming in. Friends that are like family, just
I think I like me and my ex were like having some issues, and I was talking to my cousin about it, and my cousin was like, "You want me to talk to him?" I was like, "No." No, I don't.
Yes.
I know what
you ain't gonna talk,
right?
Like, and if you do talk, it's gonna be something not good.
First of all, he's never met you, so you gonna pull up over here and be like, I want to talk to you. Like, no. And my brothers be like, listen, if you not ready for us to go to jail, do not call us. Duly noted, okay? Because I know it is.
I know family members that have said, "You want me to go kill him?" No, I don't want you to talk to me anymore. Yes, there are some that will do things like that. You want me to go kill him? What you want me to do? Nothing. I'm just venting. I'm talking. I'm just letting you know, something, nothing to, I'm not saying this to do anything wrong, but I just can't believe such and such. But they say crazy stuff. They can be cousins and distant cousins and friends, but yeah, I know someone that actually said, You want me to go kill him?
But sometimes I just want to find out, because sometimes people just be talking. Sometimes I might want to.
Oh no!
Find out if you really that person. Like,
Shayna,
I want you to kill him, but show me what you can do.
Oh, Shayna, I
just want to see sometimes.
I don't ever want nobody hurt for no reason. That's just not even right. On every level that cannot be right, that's not right.
I mean, no, not for no reason. Like, if I had a legit issue, I don't want you to kill him. Just hurt him real bad.
Yeah.
But all the charges were dropped, which, thank God for that. I don't know how this lawsuit gonna play out because, ma'am, they had a job to do. They did it. They let y'all go. Y'all, you need to start your GoFundMe. Get a fresh start somewhere else.
You're talking about the ones that was hit, the victims.
The true victims, yes.
The true victim.
You need to leave.
There's only always one true victim.
You and your son need to leave Chicago. I mean, please.
Shayna.
Then they need to leave. Don't come here because we full.
So do you think that their family will actually come and do something to them?
Yes, I do.
After they've already been hurt?
Yeah, because the family's hurt too. Apparently, we saw the video. So yes, I do, and they know their names. I'm sure it's very easy to find out where you live because I got this background check app, girl. The background.
I know what you said.
Everything.
You know what
Previous addresses, alias, your family members, your friends, like baby, cars you own, property I can find out anything I want to know in 5 minutes.
I remember you saying
so
that.
I think that her and her son need a fresh start, and he need a fresh start anyway because. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows him now.
He did this.
Where is he gonna move? Everybody in America knows him now.
Yeah, but at least
it's not right there.
Yeah, you're having a fresh start, and I don't think Chicago is a good place to grow up. Like, the only thing good about Chicago is Navy Pier. Okay,
Navy Pier.
Yeah, it's like they have like a little pier, and it's like shops, and you can go on like a little lunch cruise.
Mm-hmm.
White people shit. White people stuff. But it's very nice. It's like in like the downtown area, like not them outskirts of Chicago. Ooh, just leave. Just leave. But I want to touch on because this has kind of been swept under the rug. The lady who went to her neighbor's house to get her kid's iPad, and the lady shot her through the door, telling her she felt threatened. Cause they talked about it when it happened. We ain't heard nothing else about it. Nothing.
Okay. I'm just asking this because I have to know what color were they?
The lady who died was black. 4 kids. I think all under the age of 12. Of course, the lady who shot her was white. So what happened is these kids, a lot of neighborhood kids was playing like in this open field area. The white lady went out there and told them that's her property and they got to get off. So one of the kids left their iPad and the lady took it to her house.
What?
So the mama went over there to go get it.
Where did the kid leave the iPad?
In the field area that the lady said was her property.
Okay.
So she went out there and got it. And so the mom went to her house, knocked on the door. Oh, she shot her. She felt threatened.
Shot through the door?
Shot through the door. So
Shayna,
they did arrest her after this broke
Wait a minute,
out.
they did or didn't?
They did. They arrested her. We ain't heard nothing else about it since then.
But Shayna, this is what I want to know. I just want to know it, guys. Because my brain is thinking different. What if that had been, wait a minute, she didn't look through the peephole, she didn't try to open the door, she didn't say, excuse me, what are you doing? None of that. Maybe she looked out the window because that could have very well been a cop walking up to your door. That could have very well been someone you knew. That could have very well been anyone. That could have been a child. One of the kids could have said, ma'am, could I get my thing? I saw you take it, or whatever the case. So you can just shoot through your door now? You can start shooting through your door now?
How you feel threatened
And your door's
a
closed.
locked door? Like, ma'am, she not out here banging on, I'm gonna beat your ass. No.
And even if she was, you can't be threatened. She can't get to you. You know how they say, okay, a threat is, if I came at you with a machete in my hand, I have a threat, and I'm like this in motion, you have the right to shoot me dead because I am threatening and I can actually kill you with this.
Right.
If you did this, knock that out of my hand, the threat has been taken away. If I was to duke you out or whatever, you can't shoot me. If that threat was thrown on the ground or pushed out of my hand or no longer in my hand, if you shot me, you will go to jail.
And that's, I think, so here's the difference between black on black crime and white on black crime, because
We just get it.
that lady and her son went immediately to jail.
Yes.
This lady, she didn't go to jail. I want to say it wasn't even the same day. Like, until it broke out on social media, nobody was saying shit about it. We knew the lady was dead. Then the next day they're like, oh, we did arrest her. Like, yeah, thanks.
Somebody else was like that. A man that came up to the door. What was it? The other one? It was another one where he came up to the door and the guy shot through the door. It's so many things we can talk about. I can't remember that one, but what, Shayna, why is it we just ain't gonna, no matter what, we're gonna always, and this is, guys, today is 4th of July. We're airing this on the 4th of July. Whose independence is it?
It definitely, we is not free.
Okay. Because the stuff that I'm listening to right now and the stuff that I see, I'm sorry.
I think, and it's sad to say this, but it's been this way. They are enjoying watching us take each other out and locking us away for life. And they're also enjoying them taking us out and getting a slap on the wrist. Good job, high five.
It's just, I don't understand any of this. But what we don't want to do is make light of it in any way of it. We're not going to make light of it. This is terrible. It's very bad. I sympathize actually with both sides, because it's just, that was, to me, that was mental health. That boy that did that, something was going on with him. We can say drugs, but Shayna and I don't know what was going on in that man's head. And what if he wasn't on drugs? That's a true thing. That's mental health. And maybe he needed to take some medicine. Maybe he needed help. Who knows?
Well, now he gonna get a deep sleep, baby. Like I said, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, okay?
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
y'all gotta chill. Because everybody got guns now, okay?
Yes.
Everybody.
So, we sympathize with both sides of the family, and we just hope that there is no retaliation, and we hope that the victim's family could just move on and be okay. And to the 14-year-old boy, I pray that you, this will be behind you and that it won't alter your life, you know?
Right.
Meaning,
find peace that knowing that you protected your mom.
mother. I think he will. I mean, that's a given. I mean, he's going to have the what is the word for it? He's going to have the messed up because of it. But that peaceful part has to be there. As a human being person, I mean, an animal, they're going to protect their own. So, and he protect his mom. So,
right, because he knows she would have did the same thing for him.
And you just can't help it. To me, that was a reaction. It wasn't even something that you can, you know.
I mean, I think we're still trying to figure out why you already had this gun, but we're glad you did, sir.
I'm not going to say I'm glad you did or didn't. All I know is that I'm glad that your mother is not dead.
Yes.
Because she could have been. She could have been. I just,
guys, like, if it was going to be your mama or this man,
sure enough, yeah. Okay, black on black crime, please, sisters, brothers, y'all. What are we doing? Come on, stop the violence. Can't we all just get along? Was that Rodney King?
That was from Martin.
I'm so silly. But y'all stop. Just stop. And we just wanted to touch on that today, guys. It's a very touchy, and we're gonna hopefully, you know, I don't think the kids are watching this kind of stuff anyway, but you know, it's terrible. We just be with the family, and thank you guys for tuning in. It's kind of serious to me, and so I can't really be too much upbeat on this.
Because we both have sons ourselves.
Yes, we do. And we are mothers, and every mother out there, can you imagine somebody pounding your head like that?
Hey, I heard that from a mile away.
I felt it.
At least the first one. The second two wasn't that bad. It was bad that it hit him, but that first one, baby, he cocked all the way back. Like, felt that for real.
But okay, with that said, always feel the rumble and
listen to the roar, and we'll see you guys next week.
Yes. Bye-bye.